This podcast is brought to you by the Northern Lights Council of the Boy Scouts of America. Cub Scouts is the nation's foremost youth program for character development and values-based leadership training. In the future, Scouting will continue to offer young people responsible fun and adventure, instill in young people lifetime values, and develop in them ethical character, train young people in citizenship, service, and leadership, and serve America's communities and families with its quality, values-based program. Learn more at nlcbsa.org.
I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Charles Picard with your Northland Outdoors forecast for what looks to be a warm weekend in September. However, we are still tracking a chance for rain. First off, we see that for Friday evening with a cold front moving through the Red River Valley, bringing a chance for showers and a brief rumble of thunder. However, for much of the weekend, that'll then push off into central Minnesota, and we get that chance of rain by southeast Minnesota on Saturday, while the rest of the region really is looking to stay dry. Cloud cover will blanket parts of Wisconsin, but other than that, we have a mix of sun and clouds with plenty of sun by Saturday afternoon for portions of western Minnesota and much of the Dakotas. Then heading on into Sunday, we are going to see that breeze continue to be blowing out of the south, and we will have sunshine for much of the region in the morning with a few more clouds by the afternoon, and by Sunday evening, a brief chance at a shower across northern Minnesota. Now, as we look at the winds for this weekend, it is going to be picking up a little. We see that breeze staying gusty on Friday evening, and then going on through Saturday and Sunday, it is going to continue to stay at least as a light breeze, if not picking up a bit stronger further out to the west near Dickinson and western Dakotas. Then as we head on into Sunday, we are still going to see a light breeze at times, not getting overly gusty, but it will be noticeable throughout the weekend to where you are going to want to keep that in mind. But otherwise, it is going to be keeping the air moving on some otherwise warm fall days. Temperature-wise, for Saturday, that's where you see highs getting up into the 80s for most of the Dakotas and western Minnesota, but where we do see that rain still lingering about down towards the Twin Cities, western Wisconsin, and out towards Rochester, that's where highs will be topping out in the 70s with that chance of rain moving on through. Then for Sunday, that's where the warmer weather continues to move back in. No 90s in the forecast, but a good stretch of 80s for both the Dakotas and much of Minnesota, with the only 70s to be found coming across the North Shore for a rather warm fall weekend across the region.